Every day that I wake, I open up my eyes. I see the dawning of a day and I'm mesmerized. I feel the air that you give, make a home in my lungs. And I know that my miracle has just begun. I feel alive like the first time I fell in love. And I can do anything that my heart dreams of. I say goodbye to the fears of my yesterday. Saddle up, got the reins of the tidal wave. Top flies, yeah, we only get one life. Yeah, what you gonna do with it? Every day is a miracle. Yeah, every day
We are doing archery.
I have my arm a little bent.
Julie, say hi to the vlog. How do you feel about doing archery?
I've never done it before. Pretty excited.
You look immaculate from the same.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
Siri, you got any comments?
I can't pull back the string.
Do I look like Cadmus?
No.
All right, Julie, what we have?
It smells good, man.
My monstrosity of a pancake.
It has the Lucky Charms that Siri spelled. We have some late night soccer right here with some of the guys playing.
Oh, my bad.
Oh. Oh.
Get her out, get her out. Get her out. We're striking her out.
Teachers at CHA Rock, you drove us all in a bus. You brought us to Honey Rock.
See those eyes?
What eyes?
Shut up! Get out! That was so good!
Enjoyed the flooring and just being in the flow of the work, and while we were all like working hard together and being in the zone, I found that really fun and enjoyable. And being able to work hard with my peers to glorify God was a great experience that I feel inclined to apply to other parts of my life as well. By the end, it was really amazing to see all of the progress we made and seeing the house come together, knowing that a family will be able to call it their home sometime in the future. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Timmy, and this is Caroline. We are from the West Virginia team. Trip. During our recent mission trip to West Virginia, we had the opportunity to engage with local communities and witness firsthand the challenges they faced. On Sunday, we had the privilege of attending a local church and leading a portion of the service. We led through worship, a short message, a panel explaining our purpose, and ended with a choir. Pastor Johnny preached, followed by an altar call, where many of us felt the Holy Spirit's presence preparing us for our mission. After church, we participated in a session called Ask the Lord, where we listed characteristics to help us identify evangelism opportunities in Walmart, Target, and Sam's Club parking lots. Both Caroline and I had the chance to evangelize one-on-one, pushing us out of our comfort zones and relying on the Holy Spirit for confidence in the right words. The rest of the week, each morning, we worked with Christian Help, an organization preparing Christian Christmas gifts for families in need. We packed bags with toys requested by children, filling them with things that would bring them joy. We also helped unbox and organize large shipments of donations. On the last day, we had the blessing of praying over the bags and the recipients, hoping to bring love and joy to those who may struggle during the Christmas season. Our afternoons were filled with a variety of service opportunities. We went to Hazel's House of Hope, where we cleaned up the premises, collecting trash and litter on the property to prepare for their homeless shelter during the winter season. We also went to the Salvation Army, where we split into two groups. The guys helped Captain Dennis Smith bring in all the Christmas decorations and unload his semi-truck full of food and donations. The girls spent their time organizing clothes and socks for donations. One day after Christian Help and lunch, we returned to church where local children were invited for a meal, games, goodie bags, and message where they could feel loved in their community. And we also helped them organize for their next event on Friday, which was their local Christmas drive.
On this trip, God challenged me in my faith to trust in Him for confidence. On the first day, I had the opportunity to evangelize to a young woman named Allie who was working at Sam's Club, and she wasn't a Christian. At first, I was nervous and I didn't really want to, but after praying, I felt a sense of peace and confidence, and I felt confidence that God would give me the words to say. It ended up being a super meaningful and genuine conversation. I got to pray with Allie, and at the end of the conversation, she said she was now motivated to talk to her grandmother, who is a Christian, and to learn more about Christianity. This experience gave me the confidence that I don't need to be afraid of sharing my faith. I realized that evangelism doesn't necessarily have to be telling the whole gospel message, but something as simple as asking someone how you can pray for them can have a really big impact. Another thing I really enjoyed about this trip was the relationships that I formed within the team. Through small groups and prayer sessions, I was able to build deeper relationships with a lot of the girls on the team that I don't usually talk to or hang out with. On the last night of the trip, we had an impromptu worship session that became a powerful moment of fellowship. We all crowded around the piano and started singing our favorite worship songs, and it turned into a super genuine time of just crying out to the Lord. During our worship, people started opening up about their struggles, and we transitioned into a time of praying for one another. During this moment, I really felt the presence of God reminding me that we are never alone in our battles and that He will never abandon us. Thank you so much for letting us share our experiences from West Virginia.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I went on the Dominican Republic trip. This year, we served at the Kids Alive School and Orphanage in Constanza. Because our group was small, our trip was somewhat unconventional. Rather than the construction work of the past years, this year we served in the classrooms. Our team split up into groups to serve in different capacities. Some of us helped with the preschool classes, assisting in activities and playing with the kids during recess. Others of us helped teach English and even French classes to the kids in the elementary school. We also played with the older students during their recess, participating in kickball and basketball games. One of our main points of service was in the form of science experiments. The Kids Alive school has no science lab, so their science classes consist only of lectures with no hands-on activities. We brought the materials to do some basic science experiments with the students, such as making oobleck and testing the pH of different liquids. As we helped the kids with the experiments, we were also able to explain some of the science behind them, such as the difference between acids and bases. We also did some experiments just for the students to watch and enjoy, like exploding Coke with Mentos. After school ended, we led some English classes for the teachers, each of us teaching some basic English phrases to small groups. It was a great way to get to know them and see their incredible hearts of service for their students. After school and on the weekend, we were able to see some of Kids Alive's other ministry work. On Sunday, we attended a church that Kids Alive hosts out of the school and encourages their students and families to attend. We also got to see the baseball ministry that Kids Alive runs. The program offers kids, both those who attend the school and those who don't, the opportunity to practice and play the most popular sport in the DR in hopes of one day being chosen to play in an American league. The kids in the program also attend a weekly devotional led by the coaches and the staff. Despite differences from the past years of service, the opportunity to serve in the classrooms gave us the chance to interact closely with students and teachers, and I was truly blessed to be a part of this trip. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Caroline Van Tynen, and for this Go Week, I also went to the Dominican Republic. This was my third time participating in this trip, and so I thought I was prepared for what I would experience. To a degree, this was true, but I also experienced so many things that I will never forget. As Alex explained, we spent much of our time serving at the school and teaching classes. I was helping out in the science classes. Before we went on the trip, we planned a few simple science experiments to do with the kids. One experiment that we brought involved filling a plastic bag with water and then shoving a sharpened pencil through the bag. Because of the seal that the pencil created with the bag, the water did not leak out. One of the days, we did this experiment with the kindergarten class at the school. I demonstrated the experiment and then asked a few kids to come up and try it. One little boy came over and I handed him a pencil. I bent down and showed him the bag and told him to push the pencil in. When he did it and saw that the water did not leak out, he jumped up and down and gave a little shout of joy. His reaction was so precious because he loved this simple experiment so much. This sweet picture showed me how service does not always have to be big and grand to be meaningful. This experiment was simple and easy to do, but it brought the little kids so much joy and showed them how learning can be super fun. This lesson will stick with me because it has application in every part of my life. Every day, I have the opportunity to serve in small ways. It can be a smile to someone who looks like they're having a hard day, or helping out with something like the kids' ministry at church. Even though these things don't always feel super meaningful in the moment, they can have the power to create lasting impacts on those who receive them. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
I'm Naya.
And I'm Naharan. And we're the representatives for the Guatemala team. Our group was very fortunate to partner with El Faro in Guatemala, one of the largest Christian outreach centers in Central America. During our time there, our group had the opportunity to serve in many ways. On the first day, we visited a children's hospital, made goodie bags for the kids, and prayed with the families there. At the hospital, God worked in our hearts to help us connect with the families on a deep level despite the language barrier. On the second and third day, we helped with the construction of a house for a sweet family living in Guatemala. We learned how to lay a concrete floor and put up wooden siding. Our group also assembled and delivered packages of food to widows and families in the area. It was heartbreaking to see the immense poverty there, but these deliveries inspired us to continue serving even after our trip. Finally, during the last few days, our group worked along El Faro's kitchen staff to help serve meals for a church conference. While the trip was, yes, very exciting and fun, I believe I can speak for most of us when I say the most meaningful part was realizing the true importance of serving others and glorifying God in all we do. Our time in Guatemala reminded us to not think of service as just a list of tasks to complete, but instead about showing God's love to others in need.
For me, like Maddie said, one of the experiences we did was we went on food deliveries. And I think for me that was really powerful because we would walk in to their houses and we would see kind of like what they were living like. And many of them were in pain, and so we got to pray for them. And I think it was a really cool experience to see God working, and it was really cool to put a smile on their faces.
I would say the biggest experience where I felt God was working with us was when we were building the house for a homeless family. I think God really showed how we could work as a team and help each other to help put the boards on the house and help build it up. And it was really exciting to see the finished product and also to be able to meet the family who was going to have the house. And I think we really saw God in that time.
Let's give one more hand for all of these students who represented these teams. I am so proud of all of the work that was done for the Lord's glory and for the hearts of all of our students. We have some great middle school, upper school students, and you lower school students, I hope that you're looking forward to the time that you get to participate as well. Right now, before Mrs. Yu dismisses us, would you turn your attention to the screen for a conclusion video?
Open these eyes to see them like you do. Oh, teach this heart to love like you. Open these hands to heal the way you do. More than words, let my life speak truth. To the orphan child, send me. To the outsider, send me. To the one in need, send me. To the least of these, send me. Open these ears to hear the Father's cry. Take up my cross and lay down my life. Oh, and open church doors and let the streets resound with songs of hope. Oh, as we go out, hey, to the orphan child, send me. To the outsider, send me. To the one in need, send me. To the least of these, send me. To the orphan child, to the outsider, oh, to the one in need, and to the least of these. You said what you've done for these, you have done for me. You said what you've done for these, you have done for me. 'Cause you're the orphan child, you're the outsider. outside. You're the one in need. You're the least of these. To the orphan child, to the outsider, to the one in need, to the least of these. Oh, to the orphan child, to the outsider, to the one in need, to the least of these. Oh, send me, send me. I'll go wherever you lead. Oh, send me. I'll go where you lead me. I'll go where you lead me. Oh, fill us up and send us out. Fill us up and send us out. Oh, fill us up, Jesus, even more. Oh, to the orphan child, I'll go. To the outsider, to the one in need, to the least of these.
Thank you, middle school, upper school students, for sharing what the Lord was doing during Go Week. And I pray those moments where you felt like God was real, those moments when you understood a character of his heart that was transplanted into your heart, that you would remember that all the days of your life, that it would be part of your faith journey and your narrative. So I thank you for sharing that with us. Lower school students, thank you for being a part of today's chapel and listening to us, listening to upper school, middle school students share about how God was working during Go Week. I am so excited that one day you'll be able to go on Go Week too. But don't worry. I know that this time around, you guys are all praying for our middle school, upper schoolers, and so we want to thank you for praying for us. And that is the conclusion of our chapel today. I'm going to dismiss our students, but upper school, middle school, can you hang out for just a little bit? And our grandparents, if you could just wait until our littles are dismissed, and then we'll give you directions on that. So I would first like to dismiss our kindergartners. And then I would like to dismiss third grade. And then I'd like to dismiss first grade.
Joy,
never seen a soul set free through an argument. I've never seen a hurt get healed in a protest. But I've seen sinners turn to saints because of grace. It's love, love that lights the way. Love that lights the way. Let it be our arms wide open, bigger than the words we've spoken. Let it be our home for the broken. If we're gonna light the way to you. Let it be love, yeah. Nothing but love, yeah. Let it be love, yeah. It's love that lights the way. It's not about the stand we take, but the grace we give. It's not about the name we make, but the life we live. Heard about a king who stepped down, took my place. True love gave his life away.
Thank you, grandparents, for joining us today. If you would like to take a tour, we're going to meet over in the marble tables in the foyer. And the upper school, middle school will go with Mr. Torgerson. He will take you on a tour. And the lower school, I think there are directions there. So if you can make your way out into the lobby area where there is a marble, kind of like a table that looks like a welcoming table, we'll meet you there. Thank you for joining us today. For all other guests, thank you for joining us today. We're so thankful that you're a part of our community.
Let it be our arms wide open, bigger than the words we've spoken. Let it be a home for the broken. If we're gonna light the way to you. Let it be love, yeah. Nothing but love, yeah. Let it be love, yeah. It's love that lights the way. It's love that lights the way. Love that lights the way. I was lost with a broken heart. You picked me up, now I'm set apart. From the ash I am born again, forever safe